everybody. Welcome to your Moon in Cancer reading. A little late on this, but that's okay. Perfectly in time for the full Moon in Cancer. So the Moon in Cancer spans from, let me see, Saturday, January 15th to, well, today, January 17th, okay? After which we will move into Leo on Tuesday, January 18th. There's going to be a little bit of Cancer moon on January 18th as well. But either way, you know these energies are just in the air. Now, you know when there's a water moon out. When there's a Cancer moon, and there's a Pisces moon, and there's a Scorpio moon. We know, because we are, say it with me, in our feelings. That's right. Look at you testing the water. I'm just gonna let you throw this crystal in. I don't really want to get in there, and then all of a sudden what you thought you were holding on to lets you go, and you have to get in that water. In fact, here you are. If you were smart, you knew, hey, the moon's coming, let me just get on my broom and fly straight into it. In other words, let's learn about the moon and how it's going to affect us. I almost said let's test the moon. Some of you are trying to tempt fate right now. Some of you are in your feelings like, oh, I'm not going to feel these feelings. I'm not going to, but you are in feelings. It's called resistance, okay? So resistance is futile. Let's pull some cards for the, wow, I almost heard August. I didn't almost hear, I totally heard it. August moon, oh God, oh, sorry. Why am I saying that? Well, I have issues, but also because I'm seeing the Justice card and the Knight of Cups, and it's all coming back. It's all coming back to me now. What's coming back? Energies. We're in Venus retrograde, just letting you know, heading into Mercury retrograde if we're not there yet. Retrogrades bring things back. Guys, some August energies, whatever was happening in August, especially with respect to lower vibrational friendships is what I'm getting. And they're saying, they're like collectives of people totally understand this. Okay, good. So I thought I was just talking to myself because if you know me, you know what was going on in August. So I just want to guilty laugh. Anyway, so look at these energies, okay? So guys, why is this coming back around again? Why is my ex creeping up? Why is, this company calling me again? Why am I here again? Why did I come back here again? Some of you actually returned to, to where you were before. And I think, I have to be honest, I'm feeling that some of the mists are clearing for some of you now because you are definitely remembering why you left in the first place. Okay, what's at the bottom of here? The High Priestess. What's this? The Knight of Pentacles. Those people would be the ones who, you may have returned quite a few times, but you got it this time. This time, you're not getting quite as sucked in as you did before. So remember, during retrograde energies, I literally just heard that energy for the Cancer moon saying, you're welcome. And of course, he looks like this guy. He's like, you're welcome. You're welcome. Yeah, I'm here. I'm here for you. No, we are trying to get rid of you. Like, why do you keep coming back? Why are you coming back? And you always choose the retrograde times and the moons, and I just don't want to see you anymore. Who or whatever it represents. But who or whatever it represents, say it with me, always represents you. So, for the record, are you saying that you don't want to see yourself anymore? Thank you. That's what it is. So look at what part of you is resurfacing for healing and transmutation. And if you can't get into that at this moment, look at the person who is coming back or coming back into consciousness, and please try to get to the bottom of what does this person or what does this thing, who's this, who's that, King of Wands coming out, what does this person represent to me? Father issues for some of you. See that lion? Some of you are like, yeah, I know. Yeah, I know we dealt with this last year. I know, we totally dealt with father issues 2 years ago. Like, look, I'm not the one dealing the issues right now. Like, I'm just saying. Oh yeah, my eyes just fell on who's dealing it. Bam! Justice energies. Hello, Venus. Justice. Guys, the justice, when I think about Libra, the one of the energies. Venus rules Libra and Taurus, right? What I think about this energy, it makes me think of, a privileged woman, privileged lady who loves to do her masquerades. I always think about Heidi Klum in some way. Like, I don't know what her sign is. It doesn't matter, but in my mind, she represents to me that Venusian energy that, and listen, she'll wear that mask at Halloween and she will come to get you. What is Venus coming back as for you? Is it that old opportunity again? Is it that old person again? Is it that, look at this. Oh, I was going to say, look, the Eight of Cups walking away and it slipped. And what did it show? Queen of Pentacles. And I know the Queen of Pentacles is very earthy energy and Libra is very air, but I'm sorry, I read the way I read, and this card always gives me Libra vibes unless it doesn't. And right now it's giving me Libra vibes. In this time, she's coming through as the T word, temptation, or tentacion in the worst Spanish accent ever. So guys, listen, it's up to you. How were you tempted? I just feel like we're in support group right now, and I'm like, that's wonderful, and thank you everyone for being here. Now, I think it's important for us to open up. How about you? Would you like to go first? Are you open to sharing? How did Venus tempt you this season? And everyone looks at you, and you're like, room gets small or large, depending on how you feel, right? And that's a point for self-reflection. So under this lovely full moon, listen, I think it's a time when we're all in our feelings. And so if the feelings are going to be ramping up on you, so to speak, then you really, really do owe it to yourself to really look at what's going on inside. Okay, what am I feeling? Where in my body am I feeling it? Very important. You're feeling to the body. If I can think back, what triggered this? Was it a text? Did I pass by my old family home? Did I read something? Did someone come back into my life? What started this? If I close my eyes and I really move back, what started this? Oh, it was so-and-so. Okay, let's detach from so-and-so for a second, meaning whoever or whatever it was. What does it represent? Like, what did it trigger? And if you really sit in repose and you think about it, you'll be like, oh, it kind of reminds me of when I was, insert here, years old, and this happened, and I felt abandoned, ashamed, insecure, unprotected, all of that, right? Disappointed. And it's back again. That's what it is. And then all of a sudden, look, these cards start to fall because it means nothing. We don't care who or what came in. They were just delivering the message for justice, right? The balancing of your scales, your sense of self, everything. And once you identify what is deep within that was actually touched and triggered, that's when you start really going to work on it. And how you go to work on it is really going to have to include feeling the feelings, crying it out, getting help from your friendly intuitive counselor, talking to a friend. Weirdly, I not weirdly, because God bless, but I just heard somebody say initiating yourself into Mormonism. So somebody, maybe one person, I don't know how many people are really would be watching this. Anyway, look, go with it. I'm just delivering. Oh yeah, I felt it. I just had to get in there. I felt it. Yes. So somebody, if it's calling you, just do it. Just go for it. It's something within you, and you got to go for that. This is the time to be strong, you guys, okay? Be strong because you are, look, I almost said Taurus energies, but I also was going to say Tower, tower. The tower, things are falling around. Now, I do have to be honest. The spirit is saying that yes, even though things are falling around you, it's the Chicken Little thing again. Remember, week 2 was talking about Chicken Little energies. The week 2 for January 2022 reading that I did, I guess, last week. Yeah, I'm seeing that things are falling around you, but the reality is that it's just your misperceptions that are changing. Nothing's actually, you're not actually, the sky is not actually falling. So for a lot of you, you may think that you're going to be losing a lot of stuff, and I just don't feel like that's actually the case here, because I do feel that we're in our feelings. Look at that. We're in our feelings, and we're in it for a reason. Here's a strength card. Boink. Ooh. Death and transformation. I do feel that some of the energies that are here, yeah, thank you. They said some of the energies that are here exercising themselves, right? They literally push it out like if you take some Pillsbury, cute, the little, crescents, you pop it out of the cylinder and then you unroll it. Yeah, these are the energies. They're unrolling, and as it happens, they exorcise themselves. Exorcise, not exercise. I'm talking about exercise. I don't know what that looks like, so don't ask. But these energies are running their own course. They're out. Yeah. So I do feel that whatever energies are happening here, they're going to be wrapping up around April, but it doesn't mean that you're going to be suffering until April. This is about the longer you take to acknowledge what's going on inside, to really sit with it, to digest it, to come up with a plan, to move forward, to process, then of course it's going to drag out, right? Now remember, guys, the whole point of being here on earth is to feel stuff. It's to feel stuff, because when you feel stuff, in other words, speaking about it in energy ways, when you're feeling stuff, what's happening is energies that you're carrying within you are being activated, or be to the point that it's coming out. And the point is, you want it to come out into awareness as well. So it's possible to just be feeling stressed and feeling tired and feeling antsy and all of this, and not actually know that's what you're feeling. Those people are so out of touch with how they're feeling, because there's such a huge disconnect at the conscious level. But the more that you really turn yourself inward and start loving yourself and allowing yourself to have big feelings, as they say, then the more you can identify when a feeling comes up. You're like, oh, that's my abandonment coming up. That's when you really know yourself. That's my need for comfort coming up. Okay, before I scratch this person's eyeballs out, I'm going to take my steps. Like I said, I'm going to excuse myself. I'm going to go take a little spa day, whatever it is. You may, and others may not actually know what it is that's being triggered or what need is coming up. They might just be like, oh, I'm feeling claustrophobic, I'm feeling frustrated. And that is actually also a good place of awareness. They're saying that's a great place to start. The guides are saying, see how excited they're getting? They're like, yeah, that's a great place to start. Hold on, I'm sensing a disturbance in the field, right? Something's going on with me. Number one, what is it? I'm feeling frustrated. I'm feeling angry. I'm feeling betrayed. I'm feeling somewhat uncertain. So let me sit with that for a second and really do a rewind. What did I do today? What could possibly be triggering this? Oh, because my boss came in and talked to me. Okay, so what's wrong with that? I know the boss has nothing to do with it. It's something deeper inside. Let's go and think about, what is my boss? What do I think about my boss? Oh, I think my boss was trying to control me. Oh, my boss was mocking me. Oh, okay. And then you let the boss go, because the boss has nothing to do with that. The boss is like, look, man, I'm just trying to do my job. I'm not trying to burn you here. I'm just like, it's your annual. I gotta, talk to you about this. We're both off in an hour. Can we just get this done? Your boss isn't even thinking about you. Maybe, right? And so then you realize, okay, it's not about the boss. What's going on? And you sit with it a little bit. Not during the meeting. Have the meeting. And then later you sit and you realize, oh my God, I was back to when I was 4 years old, and I was afraid of my father, because my father was very dominant and he didn't let me express myself, and it always goes back. Okay, so and if you're a real G and you're really in tune, you might actually go back to some past lifetimes. Oh, I remember that lifetime. Okay, or this, I understand this. And if you're for reals, you'll be like, oh my God, this energy isn't even mine. I'm holding this for my bloodline, and I'm actually carrying this, and yeah, the awareness just keeps going deeper. And if you're for reals, you're like, there is no spoon, you're like, there is no frustration, there is no video, there is no Jonelle. And then, well, you probably wouldn't be watching this video, but the point is, we're all here and we're all connected for some reason, but even though we're working with different levels of awareness, that's why it's all about awareness. Today's, he grabbed a pen for me, is tomorrow's, I didn't even ask him if he was done using it before I took it from him. What a difference a day makes. Wow, you've really changed. No, you've really changed. That's when the person's like, oh, have I? And they're looking at you like, you're the one who is not paying any attention, and now you finally are aware that you were actually being really ridiculous, but you still haven't gotten that, and you think I've changed. Okay, and so you see, it's awareness, guys. This life is just an awareness game, and because we're always at a certain level of awareness, and we're always progressing and doing our best. Thank you. They're saying last two cards, bottom of the deck, Page of Wands, coming through with mini magician energies. Because we're always kind of progressing, it kind of implies forgiveness. Yeah. Yeah, and they're showing kind of a little bit of the process of life here, going from this side to this side. We have the Eight of Cups walking away, followed by the Ace of Swords, right? And coming through with that idea of divine awareness, and then we have the Three of Cups showing that togetherness. So look at this. It's kind of like, once you have received your trigger, and you can go off and you can think about it, and once you process that, you allow yourself to come more into awareness of who you are before, even who you were before this lifetime, and who you were, right? So this is always a never-ending journey of self-discovery. Who you are in this moment, or the moment when you came onto this video, is not going to be who you are after you leave this video, because you have watched something that has introduced some new forms of thought, has hopefully gotten you thinking. Of course, the energies are here, so you're being activated in some way in your field, and you can move forward with more awareness. That's all it is, awareness. So it's about forgiving ourselves, but also forgiving others, because others are also under a journey, and we sadly keep waiting around for people. Ooh, definitely getting a hit for some of these romances. We keep waiting around for some people to get with it, and to realize, and to recognize, and to understand what we're going through. But we have to remember that other people are going through their own process. And I'll tell you that because once I get in your energy field and I'm looking at your energies, it's like, or I'm looking at your reading and your cards, and I'm looking at your energy, I understand why you are where you are, and that's just how it is. Other people may not understand, and so therefore, if we want to be understood, we have to also understand that other people need that break as well sometimes, because they're on their own path. And if we're talking so much about that one person, and we look into their past lifetime, we might be humbled. Their past lifetimes, we might be very humbled to see what they've been up to, what they've been doing, how they've been working, and we might be like, well, let me shut my mouth, like, what am I doing? Exactly, right? And yeah, so we can't judge. We're gonna end this video with an idea of just trying to hang in there, give yourself a break, but also try to give other people a break. I do feel some of you are going to be getting a gift at the end of this month. So yeah, that's exciting. I just got that. So something coming up from September. So whatever you did in the month of September, some of you, I feel like it's going to have some far-reaching benefits. Oh, phew, thank God, benefits. I will get nervous. Benefits, and I think you're going to start to see some of those energies coming into play now. Some of you, yeah, I'm just seeing cups energy over here. Oh, 10 of Cups, emotional fulfillment. So God is good. All right. So anyway, please do enjoy this moon reading. These are the energies that are going on under this moon. You know there is a full moon at play as well. So just expect the energies to be in the air for a bit. Okay. Yes. So if you're interested in having a personal reading or in meeting with me personally live via Zoom, not physically, please do check my Etsy page. Okay. Until then, God bless and have a nice day. Bye.